My community. We live from Vegas at the Bellagio Hotel. Cosmopolitan getting some free publicity today. Fuck it. How is everybody? Incognito 3. Gorgeous. Christoph. What's good? What up, Felicia Moshaniqua? What's good? We here. We live in Vegas. Yo, I'm dedicated to this. Yo, I fucks with y'all every Saturday at noon. We here. What up, I am JB, Social Genre. What up, Theano? I see you. Merits the World, one of my day ones. I'm just Rosie, one of my day ones. What's good? We here. We here, Caleb. Nothing but red pills. What's good? The game's 88. My community, Mama Wolf. I see you, Three Cubs. I see you. The creator. I see you. What's good? Jesselyn 917, the creator. What's good? Let's jump right into it. I'm gonna be very punctual with my time. Vegas, baby. What up from H-Town? I see you guys. What's good? Nikki, Amanda, the trainer. I see you. Beauty Mark, I see you. Hold on. I need to go back and give In My World Marcia, one of my day ones. What's good? What's good? Vegas, hey Doc, Vegas Day is here on time for the first. That's right. Gorgeous one of my day ones. I see you, girl. Caroline Provia, what's good? Diamond Canty, what's good? My community, yo, we here in Vegas. Anita Ludidi, yo, you in South Africa? What's good? What's good in South Africa? Yo, I ain't want shit today, actually. I just wanted to say what's up, kind of do a little Q&A. Brashay, what's good? Raymond Nix, what's good? I got Aladdin A tier asked a question. How do you keep someone interested but losing interest yourself from past relationships, I guess? Okay, I'm going to try and dissect this question. How do you keep how do you keep someone interested but you're losing interest yourself? Hey man, if you're not 100% interested in somebody, chunk the deuces. You want to be around people who excite you, who get you excited about life. Mario Darby, what's good? Diamond Canty, I see you. Black Hearted Hendrix, love my South African women. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Mud Ash, what's good? Polygamy Gang is here. Cheap heart to it. Cheaper thing. I don't even know how to say that. What's good? Welcome to the live. Fine ass Dr. Elum, you excite me. Jessica turned first. I appreciate the vibes, yo. If I get any kind of rise out of you, I'm sorry, you're welcome. Elum, is that Chicago in the background? No, this is actually Vegas. We are at the Bellagio right now. Oh, how do you undo a soul tie? Glad you asked. First, you need to go find a shaman. We gonna get deep. All right, hold on. Damn, what's good? Exactly. Why waste time and interest when I'm losing interest in? Now, if you're not 100% interested in somebody, chunk the deuces because relationships are work. Relationships are actually here to challenge us to see where we need healing. And if you're not ready for that with someone you like a lot, then you're not gonna succeed. Um, Live, laugh, love 420 said, how do you undo a soul tie? I'm going to tell you how you undo a soul tie. You actually need to go find a shaman. There's a few ways you can do it. I use plant medicine to heal my soul ties, to cut the soul ties that I had, sexual soul ties, any type of like relationship soul ties. Make what's the word? A concerted effort to do this. So go find someone who can take you through the process. It's a whole thing. If you really want to find out, go watch my YouTube video. I talk about it there where I talk about how I'll just tell you all the fucking story. Fuck it. Live, laugh, love 420. Let's get into it. I show up and there's this yurt. This yurt. Didn't even know what a yurt was until it was basically like this outdoor thing where you can go in, there's meditation, and he basically asked me my entire life story. I started with my first memory all the way to my last memory. I even recorded it. Shit was crazy. And you go through a cleansing process, and there's chanting. I'm really not explaining this well, but it is very powerful, and there is a process. And if you do it properly, then you can energetically remove all of the trauma from your body, because there's a physiologic and mind connection to it. And I did this with my family, with past lovers. And so, Nicole Marie 13, so happy to see your face, even when in Vegas, baby. I'll be looking for your text so we can reschedule the live. Oh, Nick, yes. I forgot to text you back, but I did receive your text. No problem. Yo, do your thing. I know you got it going on over there. Looking forward to your content and insights. Yes, I am doing my YouTube shit. It's going well. What to do if a man pulls away but comes back all the time? You know, there's a level of toxicity with that. If a man wants you, you'll know it. He'll be calling you, he'll send you texts, he'll compliment you, he will take notice of what you need, he will make an effort to be useful. If a man wants you, you'll know it. Sierra Spongia, y'all go follow Sierra. That's the homies right there. Tony 8050, what's good? We in Vegas, baby. Merritt's versus Yurts are Feely. I need to find one in Houston. You know, I don't know. I found mine was in LA, the LA area. I think there's a lot more of it here. And Twig on Black, Jordan was good. But yes, I think that um damn, I'm all over the place kind of with it. But what did she ask? She Perling asks, oh yeah, what to do if a man pulls away but comes back all the time? Yeah, you don't want to get in the cat and mouse game. That's unhealthy. That's unstable. You want balance. You want surety. You want consistency in your life. And if you get to a point where you don't want to fuck with somebody, then just let them know. It's really simple. It's just not easy. In my world, Marcia said, "Tell us a bit about the rapper version of Dr. Elum." I feel like I've always loved writing, creative writing. I wrote poetry. I started writing poetry when I was like 12, just like little poems to girls that I liked, or passion induced experiences. I write it here and there. But it wasn't until I got into dental school and my classmate then recorded music and I was on the mic. He's like, yo, you should get on the mic. And I had never gotten on the mic like that. I had always spit poetry, like proper poetry, but to get on the mic and be fluid with the beat and the freestyle and to express myself that way, that's been a beautiful journey. But that started in dental school. So not even, I was maybe like 28 or something like that. Feely is a merit word, and that's a long story, but cheese and toes are also feely. He always be doing that. I'm so done with him. What are you talking about? I don't even know what y'all talking about at this point. Oh wait, my community. What up, C Banks Fitness? I see you. Brenda Goodwine, one of my day ones. Want to say what's up? Yo, anybody trying to hop on the live today? I'm gonna do this. I can go solo dolo all day. Y'all don't even know. Oh man, so we talking about my rap career. Pulls back means you're not plan A. Depends, maybe you did something to make him pull back. He's worth to give him a chance. Wow, I love you. Brooks Browning. I feel like you one of my day ones too, Brooks Browning. I don't know, but what's good with you? Neek the best, yes. Mr. Apothecary. Neek the best. I see you. I see you. Richie Moore, what's good? Welcome to the live. Yeah, so oh man, I actually you're gonna give us a mini album. I'm gonna do a little something, but if y'all want to see something hilarious, y'all remember that song by Nelly Grills? Let me see your grill. Oh, is that how it goes? Uh, yeah. The grill song. If y'all go on YouTube and type in grills, Dr. Elom, y'all will see I did like it's so silly actually. I think I might post it this week. Fuck it, I'm gonna post it this week. Y'all are gonna see. It was a whole video I did. It was actually for extra credit in our prosthodontic class, and we like redid it. So we like had grills, and we like showed how to make them, and it was a whole. It was a whole vibe. It was a whole vibe. I've been tuning in since your first Proud the Balloon. Brooks X Brownie. Yes, I see you. I feel you. I appreciate you. Chocolate Princess 89. Scorpio Sunshine. Where my Scorpios at? Where my Scorpios at? Mm. Wait. K that said you haven't responded to my question. What's your question, K that? I missed it. I'll be missing some of the questions. Let's see what she said. I don't think you put out a question, Miss. What's good? So when is the book going to be published? I am slowly working on a book. The story's still being written, so no rush on the book. I don't know what your question is, Miss K. I've gone back pretty far too, so I don't know. Oh, somebody was trying to hop on the live. I fucks with y'all. Leo gang, what's good? When is my birthday? My birthday is November 10th. I'm a November Scorpio, but I like to tell people I'm a healed Scorpio. I've done years of therapy, rewritten a lot of relationship agreements, which is huge, which means I've lost some people because everybody don't want the new me. Hey, L, Dad, I don't know what your question is, so I'm sorry. You're gonna have to ask it again. Recommend a book you like to read. I'm actually reading a book right now. You know what? Let me go to my what up, November Scorpios. You're a freak, Scorpio. Candy cake. You don't know me. You don't know me. So what can you tell us about men who respond late after talking for a while? Um, I don't understand that question, actually. So what can you tell us about men who respond late after talking for a while? Be more specific. I need you to be more direct. I'm about to give you guys a good book recommendation though, because your boy be reading. I don't just talk shit from my butt. They rough but loving. Brenda Goodmar, who you talking about? So what can you tell us about men who respond after late? Basically the same thing. If you random question, if a man likes you, you'll know it. Basically, we have to go out of our way. But I don't know. Nowadays, men are afraid to reach out. I don't know how to feel about that because rejection is tough. Rejection is tough. Hey, Dejane, what's good, girl? Okay, Chocolate Princess 89 got a question. Said, what do you feel about the whole light skin versus dark skin color? Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready for this. I should have read this first before reading it out loud. Do men truly care about the skin tone of women? I trust your judgment. Uh, I really do think that it is a personal choice. I love all shades. You can be as dark as hell or as light as hell. If you are sexy and you take care of yourself and you present sensual and safe and loving and kind, you'll be hard pressed to find a man that won't accept that. It doesn't matter what skin tone you are. I think skin tone is more the colorism thing. I think is more it highlights the insecurity around it. And I'm dark skinned, so I guess I traditionally would feel some type of way about being dark skinned, but I love my skin. And you can't really do anything about it. And bleaching your skin is I don't know about that one. I don't think there's been enough research out yet for the FDA to approve if bleaching of the skin has long-term detrimental effects. Men seem like they like to be chased nowadays. Men do like to be chased nowadays. I like to be chased, but also not too much. I like to lead still. Let me chase you a little bit. But the competition is so stiff out here that it's whatever. For real, Doc, I agree. But I was married for 47 years. Gorgeous one. You were married for 47 years and you stopped it? That's wild. You tell me why. November 10th, Scorpio, valid or what? I don't know that zodiac stuff. XO agent, yes, my birthday is November 10th. Um, we're valid. You're valid. I believe you. What's sexy to me? Sexy to me is confidence. Confidence in your body, in your potential, in your awareness, in your sexiness. I like to know that you are okay with the truth about whatever is going on. So that means you put in work. That means you've accepted a certain level of yourself where you're in love with yourself, and that exudes confidence, because the opposite of that, insecurity, is really tough to deal with. It's tough to cultivate intimacy when you aren't present because you're worried about what I'm thinking or what you're thinking of yourself. Everybody drink water. Everybody drink their water today. What Nicole Marie asks, what is too long to be in the talking dating phase with someone before you should keep it pushing? Well, Nicole, that depends on what you want. A lot of people, if you want monogamy and you want commitment, you should, I don't want to say state that in the beginning, but let them know. I let people know, like, yo, I'm looking for something very specific. I don't want to do monogamy anymore. I'm exhausted by it. And people still fuck with me, even though at the end, I think, it may get hurt or they may open their eyes to something. But I've had very challenging conversations with people around it when push comes to shove and we both want different things. I'm here for it. But I think if you the talking dating phase, I always tell my clients, especially men, don't make any serious commitment for at least 1 year. That's 12 months. Because if you don't trust someone with your bank account, then you should not trust them with your heart and emotions, especially men, because during breakups, it's hard for us. I've heard that, and I think this is true, that women experience the breakup while they're still together. So they will have a boyfriend on the side and they will go through the pain of the breakup while they're still in the relationship. That way, by the time the relationship ends, they already almost have a backup plan almost, or like a landing space. And so, not to say that it's not hard for women to have breakups and to go through breakups, but I do know that there's a difference. And when men put their heart out too fast and too much too quickly, they subject themselves to so much more pain than is necessary. And allowing yourself to get through that time, which takes about 12 months, to see how this person reacts, to see if you trust them with your heart, is appropriate. So if you've been dating someone for, what up, Juice is Infinite? If you've been dating someone for 6 months, then it needs to go a little bit longer, even 8 months. I like to give it a good year before I can say, I trust you with my heart, my vulnerability, and my bank account. Because that's really, if you can't trust someone with your bank account, don't trust them with your heart. Scorpio Sunshine, I love chocolate. Mine was dark melanin is gold. Y'all are, I appreciate. Who is the prize and why? Dr. Benjamin, came in here hot asking the tough questions. I'm gonna get down. I'm a little behind, but we're gonna catch up. We got time. I got time today. I got a little bit of time. I got a dope day planned. Actually, after this, I'm going to have lunch with some friends. And then we're going to a day party. And then tonight is the banquet. So you guys follow my story. I will post some shit for y'all. See, so y'all can see how I'm living in Vegas. Last night was dope. We went to Dreas and the baby performed. He's dope, man. I was impressed. I'm always impressed by artists who can go on stage and just kill it and just be in the moment, feel all their shit. It's a beautiful experience to watch. He killed it last night. So shout out to the baby. Good job. Who is the prize and why? Y'all ready for this? We gonna take a minute for this one. Dr. Benjamin DDS, stop the show with this. Who is the prize and why? Let's start with who wants to be the prize. And it actually gets quite simple after that because women deserve the emotional trajectory of a relationship that comes with looking up to their partner. So when you're a man, you basically need to choose the women who are choosing you. This is important because as a man, we need to focus on our purpose. Our purpose is vital to our survival. If we're not focusing on our purpose, then we will 100% lose ourselves in relationships. Happens all the time. Happened to me, happens to friends, it's going to happen to other people. Hopefully not. If you're listening to this, save yourself from losing yourself in a relationship emotionally because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. You lose focus, you lose strength, you lose energy, and stress kills. You are actually killing yourself in a relationship by trying to have this power struggle. Men need to be the prize because when men are the prize, they are able to focus on their purpose. If men are in relationships with women where they are looking up to their women, then their woman becomes their purpose. And every woman out there knows that they don't want a man doting over them so much that they cannot breathe. And that's what it feels like when you are a man in a relationship looking up to your woman. So, who is the prize? Men or women can be the prize, but men need to be the prize in order to have some emotional stability in the relationship where you're not always looking up at your woman. That shit gets old. You want to be the leader. You want to be the person that she can come to when she's scared or when she's unsure or when she's anxious. She needs to know that you are her rock. That way, she can experience the dearth of emotions that she has freely. Women just need a safe space to express their emotions and to feel like they are being seen and heard and attended to. And when you're able to do that, you are able to create an environment where your purpose can remain your purpose and she's able to focus on what she needs to focus on in her life and serving you and supporting you and taking all of the energy that she expressed and turning it into love. That's the power of women. They alchemize things into life. Confidence, what's good, y'all? Krista, hey, gorgeous. I love chocolate. My husband was chocolate. I lost them all. Gorgeous one. Moment of silence for you. R.I.P. to your hubby. Or yeah, I think that was appropriate. Uh, Beautiful fit. What's good? What does it mean when a man says he doesn't care about love? He cares about respect. And that love means nothing to him. I'm so glad you asked this question because men more often than not find themselves in relationships being the more emotional and romantic one. Romance is for women. Men do not need to be romantic. And if you really want to get into it, let's talk about the difference between love and attachment. Yeah, I said it. Let's talk about the difference between love and attachment because people get that confused so often. When he says he doesn't care about love, he just means that he would rather be respected than loved. I would rather people respect me than love me because what is love? Love, all right, I say this, but people don't always get it. It's like Jesus. Jesus is what love. Jesus died, or the story goes, Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and he sacrificed his life for us. You know what's even better? Y'all seen that movie Casablanca? It doesn't even matter if you've seen it. At the end of the movie, this dude puts his woman on a plane with another man. Why? Because it was what was best for her. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could put your person on another plane to never see or hear from again with another person because you love them because that's what's best for them? That's love. So hopefully what this man was talking about was he doesn't care about attachment because attachment is what a lot of people think is love and that gets us high and that gets us, you know, the oxytocin and the endorphins and the connection going and the chemistry, and people oftentimes confuse that for love. But we would rather have your respect because respect shows that you are seeing us. Respect shows that you are honoring our existence in a way that is best for us. So I don't care if you love me or not. My mom loves me. I got all the love I need from my family and my mother, and not to say that I can't create that with someone else. It's just not as important as the other things because relationships and love are actually independent of each other. When we're in a relationship, there is sacrifice, there is commitment, there is understanding, there is change, there is adaptation. That has nothing to do with love. Love is its own thing. You can love something and not want to marry it, right? So when a man says beautiful fit, I appreciate this question because it adds a lot of context behind relationships in terms of what men actually care about. And yes, it's nice to be doted on, it's nice to be caressed and cared for and nurtured in that way, but it means nothing if you don't respect our purpose, if you don't respect our mission, if you don't respect our word and emotions. A lot of women, and because it shows that you're not paying attention to what we really need. We can't even express love if we don't feel respect first. So, beautiful fit, great question. Oh, this is fun, guys. Hey, I appreciate this Q&A. Y'all got me going. We on one. We in Vegas, baby. My community. Oh, wait. What's good? We here. Let's see who wants to be on the live. Somebody's trying to hop on. Hello, Dr. Elum. I pray you are doing good. T Nice Row, you already know I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Brashay, I appreciate you. He's so right. Dr. Elam, you are so wise. Yo, cheaper earthling, cheaper thing. I want to say this. Yo, okay, so we got somebody on, but before I say this, what's up? What's up, bro?
Yo, how's it going?
Yo, tell me your name, tell us your age and where you from.
Yo, I go by Xavier Chiang. I'm from
Xavier,
Kenya. I'm from Kenya,
Kenya in the
Nairobi
house.
exact. Yeah, Nairobi exactly. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I was actually just about to go into a little monologue as you popped up. But I want to say this
Okay.
before I do want to say this before we get started. And as we
Yeah.
continue this conversation, because it's important for people to know that I am a
Mhm.
pain expert. What does that
Yeah.
mean? Being a pain expert means I've been through a lot of pain, mentally, emotionally, physically. But a lot of people have gone through pain. We all go through pain, but it didn't break me. It made me stronger. And I used it to propel myself to this level of safety, peace, excitement, and cultivation. So when I say I'm a pain expert, I am highlighting the difference between what pain can do to and for people. Pain can uplift you, or it can send you into a spiraling depression, needing pain meds, trying to use alcohol to cover it up, trying to use
Yeah.
drugs, sex, all the things. So I pride myself on being able to be a pain expert because I didn't let it break me. And
Yeah.
allowed it to make me stronger. And I think everyone deserves to be able to turn their pain into passion, into cultivation, into purpose, into peace, really. And
Yeah.
it can take you there. They say the most wise people are the ones who have gone through the most pain, and I've been through a lot of shit. So I consider myself a pain expert. But Xavier, tell me, thank you for hopping on the live. How are you? What questions do you have for me?
All day. Yeah. It's a pleasure, Dr. Elum. I'm your big fan,
Appreciate it.
and I've been following up. I've been following up on these stories, and actually, first of all, I'm 21 years
Okay.
old, and I've been fumbling, bro. I've been fumbling with trying to find love, trying to find that person. It's hard,
Let me ask you
but
this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. So it's been hard, bro. I don't know, like
Well, let me ask you this. What do you want?
what I want,
Yeah.
like la, like in life, or I don't understand.
What's at the
What do I
top of your
want?
list? Okay. If someone asked me what I wanted, I would tell them I
Mm,
want peace, I want freedom,
yeah.
and I want autonomy. Those are things that are very important for me. And so
Okay.
a lot of people say that they want a girlfriend or a wife or a husband or a kid.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what they really want is freedom from the life that they're living now. They just want
Oh,
change.
okay.
And a lot of change comes with some pain because you're going to eventually going to have to say goodbye to the person that you once were. So, my question for you is, what are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want?
I mean, that's a hard question, to be
Yeah.
honest. I don't even know what I want. Yeah. I'm
So,
being real.
this
Yeah.
and that's great. That's great because these are the questions you need to ask yourself because once shit gets tough, once you start to pursue an endeavor, and shit gets tough,
yeah,
you need to be able to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And
yeah,
so when I talk about focusing on your purpose and finding your purpose and allowing yourself to be purposeful, there's going to be some trial and error. I think a lot of times people think they know what they want and they only go for that. And if it's not what that is, and they excommunicate everything else. Well, I think you should be open. You're very young. You have your entire life ahead of you. The world is
yeah,
changing in ways like, look, I'm in, West Coast of America and you're all the way in Africa and we're able to share an experience.
yeah,
That's powerful, right?
yeah.
So
Absolutely.
give yourself grace as you figure out what you want, because you're going to come across a lot of things that are not it. My
Thank
only
you.
advice,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of failed relationships, failed experiences, a lot of pain, a lot of anguish in my life, and that's okay. It's just what it is. Where I am grateful and where I think I have I've I've done it differently is that I've been able to come out of all of those experiences relatively unscathed. And the way to do that is to remember to always put yourself in a position that you can get out of. A lot of people put themselves in positions they can't get out of, namely marriage and kids. Those are two things that are very difficult to get out of. And if you are able to keep yourself free of things that you cannot get out of, then you'll be able to experience and explore everything.
absolutely. Yeah, thank you for the advice. I really appreciate.
Yeah,
And
man. Yo, we're gonna be doing some dental work in Kenya. I think it's either next June or the June after that. But slide in my DMs and let me know. That way, when I come to Kenya, I'll have a friend.
I'll be following up.
I'm gonna
Thank you
keep
so
you
much.
posted, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hopping on.
Sir.
Peace.
Uh,
I got you. My community. Hey. We got another one, my man. What's good?
Hey, what's good, dog? You good?
What's good, man? Tell us your name, where you from, how old are you? What's good, brother?
Uh, uh, my name is Mapep. I'm from Africa, South Africa specific.
You in South
Oh,
Africa?
yeah, I'm 28.
28. So tell me, how can I add value to your life right now?
Hey, I just need some little advice
Yeah.
in terms of I just want to be a great figure, in life, in my
What does that
30s,
mean? What does that mean? You want to be a great figure in life. To who?
to my family,
Okay.
to myself.
To yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think
So
that looks like?
fit, healthy, wealthy.
Hmm.
So, but then I also want to like further studies because I know you're a doctor,
Mhm.
and me being 28, I don't think it's too late.
No, I didn't actually get into dental school until I was 28. I didn't graduate dental school until I was 33.
That's when you started medicine.
That's when I graduated. I graduated dental school when I was 33. So it's
So when did you
when I
start?
was 28.
You started at 28.
Yeah, so I went to college when I was 18,
Uh-huh.
and then I graduated college when I was 23, and then I spent about 4 years, 5 years trying to get into dental school. I got rejected. I applied to 56, not 50. There's 56 dental schools. I applied to about 30 of them. Got rejected from all but one. And the one I got accepted to wasn't even the dental school, it was the post-bac program where I had to do a year of biological sciences, make a certain score on the DAT. And once I did that, then I could start dental school. And then when I
Okay.
started dental school, I got voted class president. And then
Uh-huh.
I was so focused on doing the class presidency stuff that I wasn't studying as much. And so
Okay.
I had to repeat my first year. I lost my presidency. I had to sit
Oh,
out the second half. It was like I got cut after I got drafted. It was
Oh
terrible.
man.
And so I had to sit out that year. I was studying that year. I went in with the professors and we were doing anatomy and just trying to get tight for the year. That way I didn't have to worry about, at least I didn't have to worry about anatomy. I could focus on the other classes. And so I was very
Hmm.
strategic with coming back with it. And yeah, and then, I ended up doing the dental school, finished that in 4 years, 5 years. And
Mm.
then I graduated. I had to take boards like an embarrassing amount of times to get my degree, to get my doctorate. So
Yes.
my point of telling you this is it's a process. It's a very slow process. So be patient with yourself because you're going to fail a lot. And
Yeah.
the reason why I asked you why you wanted to do the things that you wanted to do is because you're going to disappoint a lot of people by failing.
Mm.
And you need to be okay with failure because the people around you may not be able to handle it as well. And if you're living for other people, then you are not going to maximize your potential because you're going to be so worried about failing and worried about what people think of you that you're not achieving your dream. You may never achieve your dreams, and that's okay. You need to be
Uh,
okay with that. You need to be okay with that because that's going to give you the
okay.
freedom to actually try harder because you're okay with failing. People are not
Wow.
okay with failing. I fail.
Mm.
I had to take the DAT like 6 times. I had to get extra time with my exams because I had test anxiety. Like I said,
Uh,
I had to repeat my first year.
I noticed that.
I
Right.
even when I graduated, people don't know this, and this may be the first time I'm sharing this. Even when I graduated, when I walked up to get my degree and
Mm.
like go to graduation, my family was in the crowd, friends were in the crowd, everybody's there graduating. I didn't even have my degree in the baton that they handed out because I still had to come back over the summer to finish some requirements in order to actually be a graduate of doctorate in dentistry. So I still had that nervousness of failure in me. I felt like a fraud because I hadn't yet passed the necessary requirements and there was still a chance that I was going to fail and not get my doctorate. So
I feel.
you have to be okay with failure. You have to be okay with not doing what you set out to do because you may stumble upon something even greater if you allow yourself that grace. If you allow
That's
yourself
true.
to be like, yo, I said I want to do this, but now I'm changing my mind. I want to do something else. And you have to allow
Wow.
yourself to do that. And so be careful with who you share your dreams with. Be careful with who you make promises to because you may change your mind, you may fail, something tragic may happen, and you need to be okay with that. And in
Mm.
that freedom is going to allow you to really push because you know that any day that this could all be over with.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. You spit a lot of wisdom right there, my brother,
Mm.
and I
It's
agree
not, it's not,
with everything you say. Cause
it's
I've.
not an easy road. And guess what? I'm still
Yeah.
disappointing people. I'm still people still don't want. I can, I fucking rap, do dentistry, travel, cook. I can be as great as I want to be. I'm still gonna have haters, and I'm still gonna have people who are disappointed in me, and I have to
Mm.
be okay with that because at the end of the day, I make promises to myself, and I, check myself, test myself, and I have to be all right with not being good all the time. So
Yeah.
I feel
Can't be perfect.
you can't be perfect, man. You can't be perfect. You can't please everyone, and that's okay. Because at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, you have to look yourself in the mirror. As long as you can look yourself in the mirror, then you'll be fine. The biggest flex in my life is that I sleep with a clear conscience. I know
Yeah.
that the people that are in my life, I'm trying my best to be everything that I need to be to the people I care about in my life. And
Facts.
I sleep with a very clear conscience at night. It's the biggest flex I have. And I wish I could bottle it up and give it to people because I think there would be a lot more peace and ease and pleasantness in the world if people were more gentle with themselves and people were more
Yep.
honest with themselves about what they want. So, what in your
I agree.
wildest dreams? In your wildest dreams, what is your life look like?
Yo, need to buy an M4 convertible. I don't know when.
Okay.
Know the M4 convertible BMW?
Hmm.
Yeah. But then I want to travel. But I think right now for short-term dreams, it's just a matter of
Okay.
getting a degree and just being in the working class for a few
Okay.
years. I'm already in an internship right now, and
Sure.
then I'll be getting full salary by the end of the month. No, not the month, the end of the year for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Then I can fund myself to be in a university
That's huge.
because I already have, yeah, I already have good grades from high school. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I appreciate that. I think that looks like you have a really good plan. You know, one of the things about going through dental school and matriculating through my career is there's always been the next thing to do. Like I've always known where to go, who to talk to, what to study in order
Yeah.
to get it right. And now that I'm doing this content creation stuff, there's a lot more variety. There's a lot more uncertainty about what to do. So my mentality now is like chop wood, carry water. Just do something every day, just a little bit every day, and then release attachment to it. That
Yeah.
way at least I know I'm doing everything that I can, and the rest will take care of itself. So there has to be
Yeah.
a balance between knowing what to do, who to talk to, who to network with, what to apply for, and then there's another aspect of just doing the little stuff every day and then releasing attachment to it and allowing that work to be enough.
Mm. Hey man, I can ask you a lot of questions, but
Give me,
I want to keep it short.
give me one more question. We got time for one more question.
Okay, one more. I saw you in Pop Balloon.
Yeah, you did.
Call, yeah, shout out. Yeah, you do. So, uh, me already having a 5-year-old, I'm asking myself, and we're no longer together now, me and the mother.
Mhm.
So, me having a successful life and things like that, how easy is it or how difficult will it be to get a wife? Because I still want to marry and I still want to make more children,
So you have a
after
child.
I
You have a child
establish
with
my.
this woman.
Yeah, yeah, and she's a
And
successful girl.
sure. And you say you want a relationship with her or with someone else in the future?
Someone else. Remember, like, I was not stable, so when she got a job, she just.
Sure. So you're asking me how can you build a relationship with someone else with the baggage that you have?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
And I
be.
have a great relationship with the
You have a
child.
good
Also,
relationship with her.
perfect,
You respect
best
her.
friend. No, I'm talking about the child. We have a great
Oh, okay.
relationship.
Does the baby's mother respect you?
Nah, she doesn't know that um I'm financially great now.
Do you think she would
I'm
treat
just
you differently if she knew that you were financially good?
ah, I want a new one.
That's fine. I think
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
The problem that you're going to have is that
Mm-hmm.
you're always going to have a woman in your life that you're connected to that doesn't respect you because of the child. So
Okay.
I, I know this sounds a little bit cliche, but you need to be honest with her about where you are because no matter what happens, you're going to need to have peace with that situation in order for you to fully be present for the next situation. It doesn't matter who it is. And whoever comes into your life next is going to have to understand that as well. So
Okay.
you need to be confident enough to say that relationship has systems in place that keep it healthy. because the last thing you want is to have problems from your past relationship ruining your future relationships. Oh,
Alright.
my bad.
No, I got you. I got you
It's
100%.
very important. So you need to find a balance of doing everything that you can to get good with this woman, because this woman's the mother of your child. It doesn't matter whether it was an accident or not. You made life with this woman,
Alright.
and
Okay, I get it.
be grateful that you have a good relationship with the daughter, but also take into account that there's work to be done with the baby's mother, and
Mm,
there can be
100%.
there can the challenging thing for you is that you're going to have to go and rewrite boundaries with her. You're going to have to go back and reestablish boundaries with her, which is very challenging. It's possible, but it's very challenging. You have to be consistent, you have to be clear, and you have to be stern in your new boundaries. If she's talking to you in a way that you don't like, you need to tell her right on the spot. Don't wait. Do it gently,
Got it.
do it kindly, but say, I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me right now. Can we change that?
I got it, doctor. Thank you very much, man.
It's not going to be
I
easy,
appreciate
but you can do it, man. I believe in you, bro.
Yeah, I have people like you as role models, so I'll
Hey,
definitely
man.
be well.
Yo, you also, and the last thing I'll say we can go is that you need not be afraid to lose these people. Yes, being your daughter's
Fair.
life, but she needs to know that, yo, I will remove myself from your life if you continue to disrespect me. That needs to be the message.
Definitely. Boundaries.
Boundaries all day. All right, bro.
100%. Thank you very much, man.
Godspeed.
Easy, easy.
Peace. My community. I got a song going in my head and y'all can't really hear it, but I'm bopping up my head and down like I really fear. What's it, Miss Asia Renee? That is such a beautiful vibe. Miss Asia Renee, what's good? My community, y'all in the house. Y'all are here. Y'all are here full force. What's good? We here, we vibing out. Oh man, Vegas is fun. I ain't even gonna lie. We got about 15 more minutes left. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got any vibes? I am here enjoying myself. You know, it's been a good weekend with the boys, kicking it, vibing out, had some good conversations this weekend. It's always a good time. Oh, in my world, Marcia said, Doc, answer my question. I need to go back. I forgot your question, Marcia. Ask it again, but I'm gonna go back. Let's see if I can find it. I'm here for y'all. I'm literally just here to fuck around and find out with y'all. Let me see. She said, "Did you get some pussy in Vegas?" I can't say that. They might cut me off. Let me ask. Let me see. How do you keep someone? Hold on. Let me. I'm trying to find Marcia's question. Hold on, y'all. What do you like best about your life, and what do I least like about my life? Oof, that's a deep question, Marcia. We only got 15 minutes left. How am I supposed to get that deep in 15 minutes? Y'all crazy. Y'all trying to get Dr. Elom's. I had somebody. I had someone try to get me to start an OnlyFans this weekend. How about that? I'm gonna leave it there. How you look nice. I appreciate it, Miss Lee. I'm gonna answer your question, Marcia. Hold on. We got. It's not me. It's a Scorpio. It's not me. It's a Scorpio. I had somebody tell me last night. She was like, "I'm possessive." You know, She was like, "I'm Latina. You know, I'm possessive." I was like, "You cannot use that as an excuse." Are you going on any shows? I got a couple of things coming out really soon. John de Gant. John de Gant. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Folks was hanging in that cat like a jungle gym. SMH, please do not start. For the record, I'm not starting on OnlyFans. For the record, I'm not going to start on OnlyFans. But just because you got a big thing don't mean you got to do porn. Okay. What do I like? What do I like about my life the most? The thing I like about my life the most is I have autonomy. I get to pick my work schedule. I only work 5 to 7 days a month, depending on what the office needs. He said, "Hey Brody, almond joy eggs." He said, "Hey Brody," I'm gonna read it like I think he sounds. "Hey Brody, next time you go on the balloon shit, you can't talk no." I can't. Can you not talk to the girls that already have their balloons pop? I don't even know the answer to that question. That's a logistics thing you're gonna have to talk to the producer about. Um, I love that I have autonomy in my life. I've worked my entire life, it feels, to have autonomy, to be able to travel, to be able to work when I want to work, to be able to give how I want to give. And it's a gift. It's a gift, but it doesn't come without sacrifice. Like I travel for work. I have to go where the work is because I want autonomy. But that that I don't have a dog, for example, because I don't have time to take care of it. I have fish, but what is the least you made a year since finishing med school and residency? What's the most, and when you made the most, where you worked the hardest? That's a great question. Actually, the most I'm making is right now that I've ever made, and I'm only working 7 days a month at most. And I'm not going to give out numbers, but y'all know how much implants cost. Them shits are expensive. And, some offices I work take insurances, some don't. So I make more at some offices than other offices, but I'm working the least. Actually, last 2 years ago, I was actually only working 1 day a month, and we were doing. I'm not gonna tell you how much. Should I do that? Should I do that? I'm not gonna give out numbers. It was enough. It was enough. I'm not into like flexing and buying designer shit. Like I drive a Jeep Cherokee that's paid off. I still rent apartments. I have a couple of apartments that I rent out of just because I travel so much. I'm not into bragging, but I value my time. People say time is money. No, I think time is more valuable than money, and I value my time more than I value my money. I value my time so much that I'll give away money for more time. How does that sound? People will sacrifice their time for money, and no. Enough or more than enough? John DeJan. I got enough to travel when I want to. I got enough to, help my people out when I need to, so people can know what is possible for out here. Felicia Emotion Equal said it's okay to give out past numbers. She said flex, Dr. Elon flex on the Felicia Emotion Dr. said it's all right to flex a little bit, Dr. Elon. I mean, I went to school for 10 years, right? I went to school for 10 years. I did dental school for like 6 years. Like I paid my dues. I more than paid my dues. Even when I graduated, I was working for a company where I was only getting like 22%. Dentists come out of dental school for making anywhere from 22 to 28% if they got a really good deal. Now I'm taking 50. I want 50% of everything. We can split the travel, we can split the food, we can split the gas, we split production, we can split costs, we can split materials. I'll go half because I feel like that's fair. You provide the patients and the materials and the space, and I'll provide the work and the time and the expertise. And I feel like that's a fair deal. So y'all can work the numbers out yourself. If I'm doing implants, I only work 6 days a month, and I'm doing just fine. Dr. Benjamin DDS said Alexis Romero said, asking how much is kind of crazy. I know, it's all good though. I fucks with it. Thickness Galore, what's good? Thickness Galore 69, girl, you sound like a problem. Nah, it's not a flex. It's more like an inspiration for us folks out here. Yo, you wanna know what is inspiring for me. It's not about the money. Yes, the money is good, but the process of sacrificing your entire life to be able to do what you want to do is a bigger flex than whatever's in my bank account. Like it is being able to do what you want to do is such a gift, and it takes a lot of people in my life who have helped me to get where I am, who've sacrificed to help me get where I am, who have shared with me information to help me get where I am. Like it's a lot of sacrifice. She said I need to become a dentist rather than a teacher. Yeah, it's a lot of blood that I deal. Not every dentist actually deal with a lot of blood. I deal with a lot of blood because I like pulling teeth and doing implants. But what I do is very hard. But a lot of people, even dentists, don't want to do what I do. I'm doing the work that other dentists. Where's Hank? Is Hank still on here? Hank is one of the dentists that I work with in LA, and we were having a conversation the other night that when like if there's a case that he will do that'll be easy, he'll do it. If it's not easy and he feels like it's going to be too hard or take him too long, then he'll send it to me. So I'm basically doing what other dentists don't want to do. And so we here. Okay, so what do I least like about my life? That's there was a time where how vulnerable y'all trying to get right now? We only got like 5 minutes left. I got a whole day to go. Y'all trying to get vulnerable or what? I hate sacrifice. So there was a time in my life where I lived with a lot of fear, and I didn't know why that was. And it wasn't until I basically got into therapy and realized that my childhood wounds were preventing me from enjoying my life. And I'm being a little bit dramatic, but there's always that underlying discomfort that comes with not knowing why you are anxious all the time. And when I finally got to a place where I understood where that anxiety was being derived, I was grateful that I finally got to this place, but I was also very, very sad that I had wasted so much of my life living in fear and living in discomfort emotionally. So she said, what do I least like about my life? I hate that it's taken me so long to be where I am. But I'm a late bloomer. I didn't have sex till super late. I didn't graduate dental school till super late. A lot of the milestones that people achieve early in life, I am achieving later in life, which has its ups and downs. I get to, see people's mistakes or see what people do and don't like, but also I feel a little bit behind the eight ball. Like I just but nothing's perfect, right? There's no perfect way to be. There's no right way to live, and I don't know if I would change anything right now. I'm at an immense amount of gratitude. I have gotten to a place where I've accomplished a lot and I can give a lot, and I'm just out here living my life, doing my thing, fucking around and finding out. But I appreciate all these questions. I appreciate you in my world, Marcia. These were great questions. Yes, I'm a late bloomer. Remember, life is anything but linear. 601 to Texas. Say that again for the people in the back. You're so right. Life is anything but linear. Yes, I appreciate you guys are a vibe. My community, y'all held me down today. I ain't even gonna lie. We in Vegas. We kicking it. Let me see. Y'all look hilarious with these questions. My community, y'all fucking with me for real like that. Eighth and Math guys, Max said, "Do you listen to Drake?" I do listen to Drake, not so much anymore. I will have to admit, every time that I listen to Drake now, I get a little bit of sadness in here. I appreciate you, Nicole Marie. I will have fun for you for sure. Oh my gosh, another. Hey, Doc, what up, bro? Bro B star, bro up star. EXO not found. So am I happy though? I do want to end with this. I will touch on the Drake and Kendrick because they not like us. They not like us. But we ain't got to talk about that right now. I like Drake the way Kendrick likes Drake. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like him when he tries to act tough. I'm gonna leave it at that. So all the songs that I listen to are Drake with the melodies. I don't really be listening to songs where he be trying to act tough. And remember, if a girl pisses you off, always ask who's your dentist. Y'all are hilarious. I said, okay. EXO not found asked me, am I happy though? I am happy in adequate amount. People who go through life trying to be happy all the time are some of the saddest people I know. Batty Nilla was good. Cam from the 718 was good. Yo, if you are just now joining this live, we are going to post it later today, hopefully. I appreciate how you were able to relate and relay. Queen Ameka, I appreciate that. Shaylin Niceria, that's a beautiful name. What's good? True 32 Goddess, Sierra, Sierra Gang, Cook. That's fun. Briannes, Hugo, what's good? Merit eats the world. I appreciate y'all vibes. So yes, happiness is like a gift every time. And if you go searching for it, then when you experience it, it may not be as potent and powerful. So appreciate each emotion as it comes up. Sadness, joy, anger. But like I said, I'm an expert on pain, and that has allowed me to enjoy the joy of life. Ooh, that was a bar. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all gonna catch y'all next week. Y'all fuck with me this week. Y'all slide in my DMs, my community.